What's happening, everybody? So we are back on the road for good. We are somewhere south of Klamath Falls, Oregon. It is very country out here. It's beautiful. We spent yesterday at Crater Lake, part of the day. We spent 2 nights at a campsite called the Crater Lake Resort. Highly recommend it. Very nice place. Showers were amazing too. It was very nice. So yesterday we started off heading up to Crater Lake. We got a really late start because I spent most of the night watching Parks and Recreation. I'm a little addicted to that show, and it's a little hard to turn off when I've got all the episodes downloaded on Netflix. Yeah, so we got a late start. Evie filmed the whole thing, and then we came back. We stopped by this old cemetery from like the 1800s, and I tried to contact this Native American chief that was executed by the U.S. Army. Nothing happened. Nothing came of it. And then we came back to the campsite and went on this canoe ride, and Evie was terrified the whole time. She thought she was gonna die. I'm pretty sure everybody except for her will find it hilarious though. So check out her newest video if you want to see all that. It was beautiful. So like, what was it, like 3 years ago when I started this whole being a nomad thing? I started on my motorcycle, my R6, and the second stop was Crater Lake, and I took video of it, which I never released anywhere. So I'm gonna cut out some of the best of the best, and you'll see it right here, right now, so check it out. So I finally made it to Crater Lake after 6 hours riding on a sports bike. Is this it? Is this the lake off to the side? Oh, I'll bet it is. I'll bet it fucking is! Look at that! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, titty fucking Christ, man! Holy shit! Ugh. Fuck. Whoa. Little chipmunk. Oh, that's what that fucker looks like. Fuck! Oh, I'm so cold. Fuck. Crater fucking Lake, man. Ugh. Get in here. This is my tank bag. I got a camel pack. I got winter gloves. Those gloves are going away. These fucking rain pants. Ugh. Oh, tits fuck McGee, man. Look at this little chipmunk over here. This probably isn't the best idea. Stumbling around, putting on pants on a cliff over fucking blue ass lake. Oh my god, that's the bluest water I've ever seen in my life. Look at that shit. There, now my fucking balls can drop back down. Wow, man. I fucking made it. God, all that fucking hard work was worth it. You hear me breathing? That's part excitement, part fucking retarded elevation. Oh my god, my hands. Gloves. Ugh. Pulling keys out. Not that anyone's gonna steal this thing, but never fucking know. Yeah, so that was a really good time. I ended up that night. I ended up at this little hotel in Klamath Falls, and yeah, it was amazing. And then I headed to Reno. I think going the same way we're going now. So it's pretty cool to relive that because it was awesome. So Evie and I have figured out that we're gonna do, she's gonna do a video one day, I'm gonna do a video the next day, she's gonna do one, I'm gonna do one, so that our content isn't exactly the same, because it seemed kind of silly for us both to film, you know, the same day. Everybody would either watch just my video or just her video. Even though our videos are totally different, we include different things, nobody wants to watch both, so we're splitting up, you know, I'll do one day, she does another day. and it's better that way. I don't like filming every day. It's a lot of work, and don't make a lot of money. A lot of my videos are getting demonetized now as soon as I upload them, and it takes until I get the first couple thousand views until I start actually getting revenue from them, which I only get like 2,000 or 3,000 views now, so I'm losing almost all my money. So it doesn't make sense when I'm in the financial position I'm in to put all this energy into my videos if I'm hardly making any money. That's just the reality of the situation. But I love doing them, and I'm not stopping. It's just gonna be every other day instead of every day. If I start making 10 grand a month or something, or even, you know, even a couple grand a month, you know, I will definitely be more inclined to make videos every day. But I've got some other tricks up my sleeve right now that I'm working on. You'll see more of that in the future. So back home, or back at my parents' house, we stayed a little longer than I wanted to. It just took a while to get everything done. We had more to do than we thought, and blah, blah, blah. I had some crazy drama with a narcissist across the street. Dude threw a fit a couple times, ended up waving a gun. We had to call the cops on him a couple times. Just absolute crazy Jerry Springer stuff. Luckily my parents are moving, so they won't have to deal with that again, but the guy's just a nut, man. He's just insane, completely insane. Yeah, last thing I have to say before I get to today is I am losing my faith in humanity, man. This thing in Las Vegas and all these shootings and all this crazy stuff, this crazy guy across the street, I gotta take some time off reading the comments, because no matter what I do, people bitch and people moan and people wanna, you know, just leave a bunch of negativity. There's so many negative people everywhere that think that their minds are real. They think that their thoughts are real, and that's how they view reality is reality. It's not just their subjective interpretation. And it freaks me out, man, because people do crazy stuff because they think that their thoughts are real. And you know, also I've been really stressed out a lot lately, and I've been thinking my thoughts are real too. So not everything is black and white. There's a upside to down, a downside to up, and everything between. Drop in the comment if you know what song that's from, because I don't remember. Yeah, man, so I'm working on relaxing and just enjoying the moment, and spending more time observing my reality and my thoughts than being trapped in them and believing that every thought I have is the absolute reality, when really it's just a subjective reality. Not that it's not real, but it's not the only thing that's real. What's more real is what's happening right in front of me. What's taking place right now is more real than what my thoughts are thinking about something that happened in the past or something that might happen in the future. You know, right now is the only thing that's real. So, back to this. Okay, so I tried to get the camera out fast enough. This thing takes a minute to start up. We are in California now. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, we brought Lily with us, so we got her for good now. At least unless we find out that it doesn't work out or something. I think that having a dog is nice because I like dogs. I love dogs. I love having a dog, but it definitely limits stealth a lot. This dog is probably the easiest dog you could possibly take on the road with you. She is so chill and so okay with anything. But still, you got to take her outside to go potty and get water, and you got to feed her and everything else. The stealth is kind of very limited, and I think with two people, stealth is very limited too. To me, stealth means you pull in somewhere and you go to sleep and you wake up and you leave, and you pull in kind of like, I don't know, between like 9 and 11 and leave, you know, before like, I would say like 8 or 9 probably. It depends on where you are though. Maybe earlier would be best. So nobody ever even like really sees you there, and if they do, you just totally blend in and nobody notices you. But if you pull over somewhere and your dog's barking, or you have to let your dog out to go potty in the middle of the night or something, that obviously reduces it quite a bit. So stealth is definitely a little more limited with a dog. Definitely depends on the dogs too. Some dogs are more barky than others. All right guys, I remember this from my motorcycle trip. This is a World War II segregation center. This is where they sent the I'm pretty sure, maybe someone can correct me on this, but I'm almost positive this is where they sent the Japanese to live during World War II, because we were at war with Japan and we decided to segregate them and lock them up in little towns that look like prisons. Look at this. There's like a baseball field out here that's all abandoned and gross looking, and all these houses are behind fences. Look at this. They're all behind fences. It looks like there's people that live here now.
Yeah, people live here.
People live here. What is it? Why is it like this now? Why do they live here? There's got to be somewhere where we can get answers. I want to know what's going on.
I'm not sure. Well, this house, those houses that we just passed look new.
Yeah.
These houses look older, so maybe the Japanese lived in these tiny little fuckers. Oh, sorry.
Well, the fence is also going the opposite way. The fence is to keep people from getting in. See how the barbed wire is facing out like that?
Yeah.
So that's to keep people from getting in. But look at how tiny the houses are.
Yeah, nobody lives in those.
No. Tiny little houses.
Maybe they do.
We're gonna try to find like some kind of center or something, somewhere with information on what exactly this place is and what its function is and everything. There's a sign right here. What does this say?
Yes, this housing center offers dwelling units to migrant farm workers and their households. Occupancy season 180 days, May 1st through October 31st.
Oh, so this is for immigrant workers now.
Yeah, they offer them housing during farm season and they send them back to
Mexico?
like Mexico, because everything else is in Spanish.
Yeah, it'll definitely be Mexico. Okay, so maybe I'm totally wrong about this. This is not a World War II. There was a sign that said World War II detention center or something.
Maybe it's further out.
Maybe that's what it was, and now it's for Mexicans.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because they have childcare too here.
Yeah, this is crazy. Let's try to, oh, what's this building up here? Maybe they'll tell us something up here.
Yeah, it's all boarded off. Down.
Yeah, here's the sign. Can you read it?
World War II National Monument Segregation Center.
Segregation Center, that's right. Yeah, let's go see if we can find this monument and see if we can learn more about what this place is, because it's definitely creepy and definitely interesting. Okay, so we found the monument sign. It's all fenced off right here, and they got a big keep out sign on here. Let's see what this thing says. World War II Valor Pacific National Monument, established blah, 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 blah. Wow, they had 15,276 of the approximate 120,000 men, women, and children from Japanese ancestors who were forcibly removed from their homes by the President Executive Order 9066. It was transformed into a segregation center in 1943 following a deeply flawed loyalty questionnaire that was used to separate supposedly loyal from disloyal Japanese Americans. Under segregation, the center's population expanded to 18,789. Overcrowding, harsh living conditions, loud trucks interrupting me, and mismanagement contributed to the strife and controversy that led to the construction of a stockade with a jail and the implementation of martial law. And you can see the pictures down here. It looks like they forced them to work, like it was actually a work camp, which ironically is kind of what Hitler did. Well, without all the gassing and the killing of millions of people, obviously. But still, it came close to, you know, well, I don't know about close to the evil of what Hitler did, but it was bad. Tule Lake Segregation Center. So where was the actual camp? Tule Lake Visitor Center and Tule Butte Valley Fairgrounds. Ranger guided tours. Tours of the Tule Lake unit are held regularly during the summer on Saturdays. Too bad it's not Saturday today. Man, I want to go in there. So where is it? It's back here, I guess? Looks like it must have been back there. I don't know. I thought for sure that all these houses with you know, the fencing up and everything was it, but I guess I was wrong. My assumptions were not right. So Evie's got Lily over here taking a leak, and I think we're gonna hit the road again. I guess it was cool to learn about that, though. Okay, so sometimes you get like a gem. You know, you stumble upon something absolutely incredible. Sometimes you don't. I don't know what this building is right here, but it's all boarded up and it's got a roof built on top of it. So I'm guessing that that was one of the jails where they kept the Japanese. It's gotta be. It has to be. Look, they have fences around it to keep anybody from getting in. Double, they got one right here too with spider webs all over it. Ugh, better be careful. Crazy. All right, so we're hitting the road now. Woo! Look at this thing, look at this building. Crazy. So we are in Alcharez, California. Just got on to 395. Wishing we would have filled up in Oregon, because gas prices just jumped from like $2.89 to $3.29 seems to be the average here. That is crazy, crazy, crazy how gas prices go up as soon as you get in California. Yeah, cool little place. I think their city motto or whatever is "Where the West Still Lives." Look at that old building, that's cool. It's a cool place, man. Yeah, I'm gonna fill up on gas and clean our windshield because it is absolutely filthy, and then keep heading to Reno. Okay, so right outside of this town is this beautiful wildlife refuge. I'm trying not to point you all the way into the sun there. It's just gorgeous out here. So I was like, oh, cool, let's pull over and fly the drone real quick. But we're in a no-fly zone. I think we're in a national forest. The national forest and national parks, all those parks and stuff have a very strict no-fly thing. So like Crater Lake, we couldn't fly the drone. We're going to Yosemite, can't fly it there. We're going to Death Valley, can't fly it there. All these places, they have like it's a $5,000 maximum fine and up to 6 months in jail. I guess the typical fine is $1,000. Not worth it to me to you know, break those rules. I guess you can get special permits, but I don't know if I'll be able to get them for just doing YouTube videos. So flying in those places is a no-go for me. I know other people do it. I don't want to risk it, so I'm not going to do it. Sucks. It really, really sucks, because those are some of the most beautiful, epic places that would be just amazing to fly a drone. But I guess I can understand, you know, they have fallen out of the sky. It all started in Yellowstone. One of them fell into a geyser, and I guess it could possibly mess with the pH of the water there or something. Something I don't understand. So either way, it sucks. We're gonna get back on the road here in a second and head to Reno. Still got about, I think, 150 miles to go or something like that. I'm guessing that number. It's somewhere around there, though, I'm pretty sure. Man, it is so beautiful out here. Look at this place. So I was reading online. We lost internet connection, so I didn't get to finish my research, but apparently in at least 2014, 3 years ago, there was some ban in Reno for RV parking, so we may have a hard time finding somewhere to sleep in Reno tonight. Not sure. It's a possible challenge that we're going to have to face and overcome somehow. And we forgot to clean our windshield. Look how nasty this thing is, man. So many bugs. We're also out of fluid for our wiper reservoir, or whatever, I don't know what you call it, bug wiper reservoir. All right, looks like we're pulling into Reno now. We got all these lights out here, well, at least down there. I had the camera ready. I thought there was gonna be a welcome to Nevada sign. I was gonna be like, welcome to Nevada, you know, but it never happened, so that's sad. Yeah, man, we got, what, 7 minutes until a casino that we found. I was talking earlier about how Nevada had some ban on RVs. We're not an RV, we're a van. I said we were an RV though, and this particular casino that I called said that it was fine if they have space. So we don't know if they'll have space. It's almost 10 o'clock. We're both really tired. We've been driving all day. We really just wanted to get to Reno today. We've got a couple things we got to do in town tomorrow, and then we're going to Yosemite. We're really psyched for Yosemite. We can't wait to get there. So today was a driving day. Not every day is going to be driving days, but today definitely was. So we're gonna head to this casino here in a couple minutes. Looks like we'll be there in 6 minutes, and see if we can get a parking spot, and I'll check in with you there. All right, so you can see how packed this parking lot is. We really don't want to sleep in a parking lot this packed. So we're actually gonna go to Walmart. We have some shopping we were gonna do in the morning anyway. Yeah, it's just too busy for me, and there's no grass or anything. So hopefully the Walmart will, it looks like on Google Maps, like they have a much, much bigger parking lot, and they should be much more empty. Take a right at this light. So, excuse me. Yeah, thanks guys. Love you, Sal.